Hello and welcome to the Christmas New Year Smart Trading Bi-Monthly newsletter. And what a year 2020 has been. We started the year at all-time highs, then within a month everything changed and turmoil hit, not only in the markets but also in our lives. A new era of something that none of us have ever been through before that will certainly go down in the history books. But the recovery has come and the markets have been moving higher. So no doubt this has been a huge learning curve if you are new to trading. Now, if you are a seasoned trader like myself and you've been through the World Trade Center crash, you've been through the GFC, then you would have had a strategy and a plan in place and you would have known how to handle this situation. I've got lots to share with you in this market video update, but before we get started, I just need to remind you that I'm not licensed to provide any personal investment advice. This video and all the charts and trades I share are for illustrative purposes only, and I'm just showing you how I view the current market and sharing this with you. So let's head on over to Metastock and have a look at the market over the year in the charts. On the screen here is Metastock. And as I mentioned, this is a weekly chart. We had started off 2020 with new highs. The Aussie market had broken out into blue sky territory, but then 24th of February, it all just came crashing down, as did all world markets. Did not matter what country you lived in. This was a global pandemic we were dealing with, and the market just crashed over a 1 month period. It then made a remarkable recovery and moved higher. But then the Aussie market stagnated for a good 6 months of not going anywhere. And stagnation can be a frustrating trading time, but it was also a good time to rebuild a portfolio. So for me, I had a long-running weekly long-term system running through all this that was doing beautifully. I had pyramided in trades, I was maximizing them, and everything was going wonderfully, and I was just managing a nice portfolio. But then on the 24th and the 25th of February, my stop losses were just hit. Bang, bang, bang. And I was in cash, predominantly with my weekly long-term system. I was only left with 3 trades. One of them Coles, which for obvious reasons didn't get stopped out because the consumer staples industry actually thrived through this. Another one was Telstra, which was going ex-dividend, and then it did eventually get stopped out, and another one hit a time stop eventually. So there was 3 trades out of my whole portfolio that held themselves in there, and I was really left with one. And that's with my long-term weekly system. With my daily swing trading, I was actively short selling through this and making money on falling shares. I only opened 5 trades, and that was all I needed because that 1 month move made me some strong profits for the year just out of short selling. But the move was so severe and so quick that it was then hard to get on board more trades because the volatility had become so extreme. But then the rebound happened, and it was around May that I started rebuilding back into my long-term portfolio and entering new trades. I was able to buy into high dividend yield shares that have fallen to very low prices they hadn't been at for a long time. Some of them were pre-GFC levels. So it was an opportunity to build a new, fresh portfolio again, and that's what I've been doing. And then throughout this, I was trading with my daily swing trading system. So when I talk about my trading systems, this is what I mean. I predominantly trade 2 systems, a long-term weekly system, and that's my long-only system, and my plan is to hold healthy shares for as long as they're healthy for. So I had a beautiful, healthy portfolio that on the 24th and 25th of February, the stop losses were hit on the majority of them, and I moved back into cash, and then I started building back into that portfolio in May this year. In the meantime, my medium-term daily trading system, which can trade both long and short, actively short sold during that market drop, and then it built back into some long trades too. But throughout that sideways market that then hit after the recovery, I was able to do some channel trading and trade both long and short in direction as well. So it's my system that can trade through all markets. And all these strategies I teach in my Ultimate Smart Trading Mentor course. This is the course where you get the codes to my trading systems. You learn all about my trading plan. I feed you with the information. I support you through a mastermind program where we have regular webinars throughout the year. We have a discussion forum. I do much longer video updates once or twice a month to all my clients, giving them an update on everything in the market. I have that ongoing support, so you're not just doing a mentor course and walking away. You're getting that continued support from me over the year while you're still learning. So if we go back over the charts, it was this sideways period in here that I mentioned I was trading long and short in my daily swing trading system, and I built into my long-term portfolio, which is now thriving with this market rise. It's really going strong. So there was a while where a lot of trades stagnated, and that was fine. They were taking a breather, and now the market has broken out and we're moving higher. We're back in our channel that we've been in for a long time. This is an upward channel in the charts. This is a weekly chart and you can see plenty of touches. We had a blip outside it, we had a blip below it, and now we're back in there again. So it's looking healthy, the markets. And let's hope 2021 is now going to have a continued bull market. We may have a pullback. It may be now due for a pullback and bounce, but I'd like to see it hold this support level. But overall, if this market's going to stay healthy, we should see the lows getting higher and the highs also getting higher. And that's what defines a healthy market. Now, the US markets have been going strong as well. You know, they had their dip, they had their recovery. They didn't have that long-term sideways that we had in the Aussie market. They continued quite high, then became quite volatile. The US elections were going on and they have moved higher. And the US market is back in blue sky territory again. So it's been a healthy market as well, with the pauses in there and some volatility as well. So last newsletter video, I shared a couple of trades with you. So let me give you an update on those trades. Now this trade here, I'd entered into with my daily swing trading system. When it came up in my market scan, it was healthy, it pulled back, it bounced off support, it came up in my scan that day, it met my trading plan rules, so I've entered into it. And lo and behold, this share is still running and I still have a swing trade going on this one. So I shared this back with you in October when I'd newly opened the trade, and it's still going very nicely and my stop loss is in profit. So very happy with that one and enjoying the ride. It may pull back, and if it does drop back and hit my stop, that's fine. I'm at a point now where I can tighten my stop loss up, and that's something I'll do because it is edging up to a key resistance area right now, and it has had a strong run. So you can see when it's touched this level here, here, and here. So it's at that point where I can tighten my stop loss up, and will be doing so. Okay, so that trade's still running. Now, a new trade that I've just opened today. I've got a selection of long trades open my daily swing trading system, and this is a new one that I've just bought into today. I ran my market scans, as I do each day on the market, and it brought up 9 results. And from those 9 results, I chose this share because it met my trading rules. It has previously had a nice rise up. It's broken through resistance. It's now paused and taken a breather, and it's now moving higher and has that volume support. I have no idea what's going to pan out with this one. I've now got my stop loss in place. I position size the trade based on my risk amount. If it does fail, I will exit, only losing my risk amount. If it continues higher, my stop loss will continue to move higher. So I'll keep you updated on how this trade goes into the new year. Now, as for my weekly trades, I did share this weekly trade with you in previous newsletters that I had entered into some time back. I took windfall profits because it had tripled in price and sold half. It then fell back and I re-entered and bought some more, but then it didn't go anywhere and I simply stopped out of it. But because my trailing stop was in profit, I just let it run. So I held that trade for 190 days and made a 3R multiple win out of that one. So I made 3 times my risk size. Now, another weekly long-term trade that I've shared with you is this one. It was a new one that I had opened on the 23rd of September, and it's still moved higher up, and my stop loss has also moved nicely as well. So my goal is to hold this one for as long as this share is healthy for. The share has fallen quite heavily. It's built up a basing pattern. Then once it broke through its basing pattern, it came back and held support. It obviously came up in my market scans and met my rules as well. I bought into it on the pullback, and that weekly long-term trade is still running. Now, another weekly long-term trade that I have bought into last month is this one. Entered it into it on the 18th of November. It's a share that has fallen quite strongly, found support, gone sideways, and now broken to new highs. Came up in my scan and met my trading plan rules. So that's a new weekly trade. I have a nice range of shares that I've built into with that weekly system since May, and I'm at the point where I can start pyramiding soon into some of those as well. So that's an update on my trading. I wanted to give you an update on the trades that I shared with you in my previous newsletter video, and a couple of new ones as well. Now, we've got a new year starting, so it's always a good time to reassess your trading. Or if you're at the point where you'd like to learn about trading, then go and check out my products and courses. I've got a Smart Charting 101 course, and that's the place that I tell new traders to start. It's only a $97 course. It comes with 10 videos. It will introduce you to charting. And I'm all about keeping it simple and not overcomplicating trading, because there's so many ways you can trade the stock market, and I just teach my methods. So if you want to learn about charting, this is a good taster for you to know if you like it and you want to go any further. I've also got my Smart Trade Tracker spreadsheet, which is the spreadsheet and record keeping structure I use to track and manage all my trades in the market, and I know at every point in time where I'm sitting in the market. Then there's a Maximising Metastock course. I use Metastock as my charting package, so if that's something that you do want to purchase, I've got a contact under my FAQs section of my website of where you can buy it. There's a question there about where you can buy Metastock. I can highly recommend Craig at Oracle Traders. His service is top notch. And I've got a course that will help you get the software set up if you don't have a charting package and you decide you want to go down that path. It's all about me teaching you all my tools of trading. Then the ultimate course is my mentor course. That's the one where you get inside my head. That's the one where I teach you all my trading systems and strategies, which I've already mentioned. And I've got a special New Year Christmas discount in my newsletter on this course. I haven't offered a discount on this course for many years. This is only a short-term special that will expire on the 10th of January, and I won't be promoting it in any other way, and I won't be spamming and sending you reminders. So it's a one-off discount and you won't see this repeated. And finally, there's my Smart Traders Mastermind program. All mentor course clients get 1 year's membership to this, and that's my support program where I continue to support you on your journey, and you have the option to renew your subscription if you'd like to continue in that program after a year. But of course, if you're completely new to trading or you're trading without a plan, I can't stress enough about the importance of having a trading plan. I've got a book dedicated just to writing a trading plan, and you get a Word document as your free book bonus that you complete as you work through the book. So you can buy that through my website and I'll personally post it to you, or it's available in online bookstores or in Kindle version on Amazon. And if you haven't been to my website before, go and check out smarttrading.com.au and download my free special report and learn about the top 10 mistakes that new traders make, and maybe I can help you in your journey not to make some of these mistakes. So I'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous 2021. We all will be very happy to kiss 2020 goodbye and have a fresh start. I look forward to sharing more with you in the new year, so my next update will probably come to you around February. I do them every 2 months. I don't believe in spamming and bogging people down. It's my mastermind members that I support ongoing, and they have more communication with me. So this is just a bi-monthly newsletter video I do every 2 months. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My contact details are in the Contact Us area of my website. Goodbye for now.